Shalom, shalom. First thing I want to do is give all praise and honor and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostle and elders of Great Millstone. Salutation, brother, push this word with truth, sincerity, with charity. I'm going to call this, get no place to Satan. Alright, get no place to Satan. Alright? You know, because, brother's been under attack lately. You know, I ain't gonna say no names or say what's going on. But, you know, it's been a real adventure, if you would say, man. All right, and we as men of the Lord must always remember that we got Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, and regardless of what we go through, that He gonna bring us through it. All right, either He gonna give us the strength to persevere through the situation, give us the strength, or we go to the spirit world and have not denied His name. You know, because that's still pushing through, you ask me, to suffer. And while you suffering, you never curse the name of the Lord, and you continue to believe while you got pains in your body, all right, while you suffer, all right. I like the scripture say, precious in the sight of the Lord is the death of His saints. So, as we walk this walk and we do what we need, and we doing what we doing, we always, nobody's exempt from temptation. I say, my son, when y'all come serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation. All right? Just because you may have been in the truth 5, 10, 15, 20 years, you're not exempt from the temptation. All right? We still in these bodies. Like the scriptures say, the flesh warf against the spirit. All right, so we in these bodies, so that temptation is always gonna be, all right, what you would say, around, man. All right, you might, whether it's a woman who fine and you ain't used to that type of woman, and she really throwing you the box, but gonna find out she got a man. Then you got other situations to where, you know, you might have a job, but it's hindering you from doing the work. Are you gonna persevere through what you gotta do? Are you gonna do what you gotta do so you can still please Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai? All right, you know, and we can't allow what goes on in our everyday life to distract us from Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Hey, like the scripture say, let no man take thy crown, man. Alright, so we can't let no man, hey, like what the scripture say, what shall persuade us from the love of Hamashiach? Tribulation, anguish, you know, it goes into a whole deal. You know, we really have the mindset to where, hey, if something, you feel like something is hindering you, or something is really holding you back, hey man, you gotta get rid of that thing, man. Hey, like the scripture say, know what is evil for thy soul, and give not that unto it. All right. If you're a brother who get belligerent when you get to drinking, and you get around brothers, and you get to talking crazy, and you get to acting out of turn, well, maybe you need to cut off drinking around brothers. I'm not gonna tell you to stop drinking, but maybe when you're around brothers, you need to keep your alcohol, delightful beverages down to a minimum. You know what I'm saying? If you're a brother who let's say, God damn it, you know, you got a problem with let's say you got a problem with, I mean, God damn it, I mean, it could be anything. You know what I mean? If you have an issue, all right. You know, let's say you're not good with I don't know, you know, because I'm not good with a lot of shit, you know, but you know, let's say you know, you just gotta know yourself, man. You know what I mean? Because me personally, you know, drinking used to be a problem of mine. You know, at least I thought it was a problem because I would get pissy drunk and couldn't function, couldn't do certain things, and you know, and to be out, you know, out and about, you know what I mean, you know, on almost got myself caught in certain situations, you know, because, you know, I had bottles in the car and shit like that. That's not a wise thing to do. You know what I mean? You know, we can't give place to Satan, you know, and we sit there and say, oh, well, Satan got me jammed up. Well, you gave him a reason to get you jammed up. You know what I'm saying? He gave you a reason to put you in that jam because you opened the door for it. Alright? You open the door for it. Here it is. Let's say you don't got a license and you speeding like a motherfucker and you going 1,000 miles an hour down the expressway and then you get pulled over. You can't sit there and blame Satan. You gave space and opportunity for it. You gave space and opportunity for it. Alright, you know, like, you know, I was telling my son, he got into a little squabble at school, you know, and the dude only really came at him with words, man. I look, man, what if, you know, nowadays, hey, these little niggas are up pole on you. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about 13, 14, 15, 12. These little niggas in Chicago is demons. And I told him, hey, look, if he just, you know, if y'all just joking around and y'all playing, there's no need to put hands on somebody if it's all jokes. You know, regardless if he hit you with a joke that you don't like, a joke is a joke. You know, ain't no, hey, look, that roasted shit originated in Chicago, you know what I mean? So, you know, at least that's what I believe, you know what I mean? So, you know, somebody roast you, you know, hey, look, you gotta roast his ass back. You know, certain situations don't call for you getting on being the tough guy. All right, you know, it ain't that serious. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, we can't give opportunity. You know, hey, like the scriptures say, kind word turn away wrath. All right, sometimes it's not expedient to be the tough guy. All right, sometimes it's best to just leave the shit alone, man. You know what I'm saying? And so what? You feel like you can whoop this dude, or you can do this, or you. So fucking what? Is it really worth what may come afterwards, man? Is it really worth what may come afterwards? All right, because hey, niggas is cowards nowadays, man. You know, so you might find yourself in the hospital because you thought you was big, bad, and tough. You know, and the example is whoever watched the live show, the brother Murph. It was a dude talking big shit to him, and they ain't do nothing to him. But what happened? The Lord had some niggas come in and judge the same nigga that was disrespecting the men of the Lord, man. The scriptures say revenge is his. You know, we can't be so quick to get angry and so quick to get in our emotions. And me personally, I've been working on that myself, you know, and taking things personal. We really have to apply what we learn. You know, you get into it with your woman, and you know, you cussing your woman out, and then you sit back and think about it, like, damn, that shit wasn't even that serious. You know what I'm saying? You know, but then you still have to understand, man. Hey, look, the scriptures say we're gonna have trouble in the flesh. Alright, yeah, it's a cutoff to that shit. You know, hey, look, hey, if that bitch don't go your way, like the scripture saying, it's getting to the point to where, you know, it's stressing you out. You know, you don't got no peace with the damn nigga woman. It's just back and forth. Hey, the scripture say if she go not that way, get that bitch a bill of divorce. Because at the end of the day, these women that we dealing with ain't fucking virgins, man. Alright, these women ain't virgins, man. Alright. Hey, when it comes to like the law of dealing with a woman, you know, let's talk about dealing with a woman you took her virginity, man. Alright, you got you a wife, because that's really a wife. A woman that you took her virginity, man. Alright, that's really your wife. You know, because if you ain't take her virginity, you know, if you ain't pop that cherry, no hymen, no diamond, if you ain't take the hymen, it really ain't your woman. So at the end of the day, if she giving you she driving you crazy, and she giving you all these problems, and you ain't got no peace, hey man, let that bitch go, man. look, it's pussy everywhere. You know what I'm saying? It's boxes everywhere. Alright? You know, we men, man. We the prize. We the catch. Alright? And arguing with your woman, low key, is giving place to Satan. You know what I'm saying? Hey, because a woman alive, she get mad enough, she'll lie and say you put hands on her and you ain't lift a finger. And you gonna go down just for the simple fact she said it. And they gonna take you to jail for the simple fact she said it. Alright? Ain't no innocent until proven guilty. Alright? And you better record that shit. You know, cause nowadays, man, hey, look, we ain't at the time to where Jay can be getting locked up and be just sitting their ass down. And no, we're not in a time for that, man. Alright? But shit happens. Hey, the Lord may have you in the jam, yeah, but hey, look, a lot of things, some things can be avoided if we are just, like the scripture say, in all our ways acknowledge him and he shall direct thy paths. You know, the first thing we should be doing is when we get caught in certain situations is stop and be like, Lord, please, Baba Kushai, help me. You know? And I just really made a drastic decision yesterday that I really had to, me personally, I thought it was a serious situation. I had to pray to the Lord, you know? So with that, you know, I just hope it was edifying. And, you know, I want to give all praise and honor and glory to Yahweh Shema Shai, Ba'ashem Rakak. Double honors to the apostle and elders of Great Millstone. And salutations, you brothers, pushing this word with true sincerity, with charity. Shalom and the Baba Ball.